Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs next reading. Gemini, I don't think I've done you today already, so let's dive in. At least I don't believe so, but regardless. Alrighty, they're guiding me towards this deck, so let's dive in. From their spirit team, most benevolent, highest timeline messages. Coming out of fear, limitations, interesting, Gemini. It could be a masculine, or I could be speaking to a masculine, or about the masculine. Mars attraction, interesting, hot, spicy. Maybe you're channeling your energy towards something. Change, courage, interesting. You could be packing your stuff up. You could be detaching from something. Gemini messages for Gemini. This could be some kind of unity or some kind of transcendence beyond something. Tell me more. Gemini messages. Wish fulfillment. Thoughts. You could be thinking privately about something. There could have been somebody who had a lot of pride, too much pride to be compassionate or to nurture something in a caring way. There could be an increase in self-love, or somebody's reflecting on themselves, maybe trying to create more self-love. They could be also communing with spirit, with their spirit guides. They could be processing something. They could feel quite guarded or closed off as they purge or release something or surrender. Tell me more, Gemini. They could there could be something here about communication, messages, travel, distance, retreat, or time out. It might not be the right time for a rebirth just yet. We are in retrograde season, right? Renewal in the reverse. Okay, let's get you a oracle for Gemini energies from their spirit team for their highest timeline, happiest, and their spirit team for Gemini energies. Pegasus, Vision, Wildcat. Yeah, I think Leo got this in the reading, or it almost came out during the reading. I think that was during Leo's reading at least, but let's see. Pegasus. Expanding beyond limitations. Break free, dear one, spread wide and far, for you are not containable. You are limitless. Maybe you're understanding how abundant and limitless the universe is, and that you can create with this strength and self-empowerment. This could be about a home change, real estate change, family change, and a beginning in that area. This could be something about letting go of somebody you're dating, Sagittarius Leo energy there. There could also be a way of expanding your creations or what you're manifesting in a general sense. Like maybe you've never kind of reached beyond a familiar scope of what you're creating. It could also be learning something or expanding. But yeah, you're on the cusp of an expansion, and there is limitless potential for where you can go from here. Interesting. A new journey is upon you, and while you don't know where this journey leads, you are willing to take the first step towards what could be one of the most important moments of your life. It doesn't matter if you don't feel ready just yet, as Pegasus is here to catch you as you step off the cliff. You will be guided to the right resources and opportunities, teachers and companions at the right time when you need them. Drawing Pegasus is a sign that now is the time, but do be mindful to approach the journey with an open mind and heart. I'm not sure if it is the right time, because it kind of came out sideways, so this is your time to experiment and explore through the eyes of wonder, and you fall into the arms of things you never thought were possible. Don't overthink things and say yes as often as you can. So no choice is a mistake and no experience is wasted. Pegasus is also a good sign for marriage or welcoming a new baby. For surely both are new uncharted adventures, page 96 there. This could be expanding beyond a familiar scope in your work or job as well. You could be letting go or shedding a certain position or something as well. We have sacrifice on the bottom, so maybe this is some part of the isolation or thoughts that you're ruminating over regarding surrender or release of something. Sun God, come all, come now, expand into the skies and fly into the shadows below. Sun God. Let's see more about that. Authority. This could be about self-worth, self-value. The Sun God is the ultimate expression of masculine energy, representing structure, authority, respect, and status. This is the card of the leader and represents the qualities that make someone a force to be reckoned with. Your situation requires a strong hand and systemic approach. The Sun God does not allow his emotions to cloud his judgment, and neither should you. Communicate with clear logic and reason and demonstrate your mastery and intellect. Any others involved in your situation respect you for your ability to get right down into the heart of the matter. Additionally, this card reminds you that a leader rules with a strong hand, but is not a tyrant. Be mindful of arrogance and allow others their moment in the sun. The Sun God is at his best when he uses his strength to bring out the best in others. So this could be about connecting with your soul as well, or your soul purpose. What is your legacy? What will you be known for? Alrighty. Geminis. Messages for Gemini energies. Me talks here, so you could be bathing, cleansing, cleaning. Repairing the body, mind, spirit. Balancing act. Okay, especially if you're expanding into new territories. And we have perfect storm, the courage to step into life. This could be part of the sun empowers strength empowerment. Yeah, a lot of sun energy here, sun god. So maybe check out your sun sign, what house it's in, or see where Leo is in your chart, because the next new moon we have on Thursday is in Leo, which will be making a conjunction to those personal, that house in your chart will receive a new beginning energy. Something new in that area will be beginning next Thursday in your Leo house. So whatever house that rules for your chart. You might want to check out Leo's reading as well. But anyways, that Mercury, I guess this is really tied with you guys because Mercury's in Leo as well, conjoining that new moon. And Mercury just stationed retrograde today, so you could feel its effects very powerfully today. Mercury rules communication. It also rules Gemini placements. It rules mindsets. So these could be areas of flux or change or revising as well. Let's get you advice. What is your action that you need to take at this time? Gemini's advice actions for their highest timeline, best good. Okay. 7 of Canes. So maybe you're revealing something kind of coming out sideways. So let's see. 7 of Swords. You have the foresight to see how the universe, to see how unwise choices lead to damage and deepening of the crisis. In turn, you have either sought advice or counsel to find a way through a difficult situation with honesty and integrity and diffused it before it was too late. The hell? Somebody could have had like poor planning, unstable effort, untrustworthy characters, but we asked for advice. Maybe you're changing your strategy or something? Vision is right under that. Interesting. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. So maybe let's see what that's about. I mean, I know like Gemini rules information gathering, so maybe there's like a tendency to always think that somebody else has the idea because it's a student archetype, but really understanding is connecting to your faith or the opposite axis of balance, which is Sagittarius, which is deities, which is like divinity, which is like faith and abundance and wisdom and applying the knowledge. And I don't know, maybe there's something about that here. Enlightenment. Let's see. Yeah, this could be something about a new beginning in self-love, self-worth, self-value, and the ability, maybe a new financial opportunity, some kind of healing. Taurus could be relevant. Now is the time to retreat into the inner workings of your own being. The answers you seek are found within the inner knowing, or the part of you that does not speak with words. You're being guided to feel your way through the situation rather than using logic or reason. And so, like, Gemini rules the mind, whereas Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter used to rule Pisces as well, is more so turning off the logical mind so you can tap into use the brain like a receiver, like a radio, right? You may not understand the feelings you have at first, but your soul knows and continues to guide you where you cannot see with your physical eyes. 7:44 on the clock, okay. Now is not the time for action. Yeah, so maybe it's not quite just right, just not yet the time, but it will be. Mercury also rules speech, so obviously I'm stuttering a lot more. This will come later. For now, be still and meditate and visualize and spend time with yourself, preferably in nature. Pulling vision means it's time to start relying on your own knowledge and advice. Seek others for counsel, but strain the words of others through your intuition. Feel it and try it on to see if it truly aligns with the soul. Vision guides you to go with the flow. Much like set of visions, you must allow the inner being to show you where it needs to go. So this is about being receptive. That's why you tend to be more intuitive when you're like washing the dishes, or you just come out of a shower, or you come up with a new idea, and that's because you're being more receptive and listening. There's spirits all around you speaking. Dreams, daydreams, fantasies hold significant meanings during this time. There could be a specific family member or ancestor as well. Let's get you juicy messages for Gemini energies. Messages for Gemini. So you could be seeing something more clearly, especially if there was any deception going on. Messages for Gemini. This could be self-deception, or just maybe you weren't understanding the truth of something. Maybe you're getting to the truth of something. You could be checking out your nakshatras in your chart for themes that play out in your life. Claire Nakti's YouTube has great videos on it. Okay, tell me more for Geminis from their spirit team, most benevolent ancestors and beings for Gemini energies. Thank you. Planning something for you. We have trying to block things coming towards you or sending negative intentions. This could be something that was trailing on your tail. We have unfollows. So you could be unfollowing someone. We have you don't take shit lying down. You are aware of your options. Know when to release a shitty hand. Too many negative people around you. Infinite potential, limitless growth. Limitless grown? Let me just fix that. Maybe somebody's been groaning when it's really growth. Infinite potential, limitless growth. Shed ties of fulfilling other people's expectations. Be careful of robberies. Supportive person coming out sideways, maybe not, maybe they're not. Red Riding Hood, wolves around. So somebody could be very naive. They want your spot. Take better care of yourself. I heard first. Take better care of yourself first. Okay, you know they would never carry their weight. Do not go back to people who want to hurt you. Keep purging. Relationships help us heal issues and elevate. They're just trying to pull on your energy and distract you from your timeline. Stay on your stage. Durga, so this is a warrior goddess. You could be working with her, protecting yourself, worshiping her. You generate luck. They tried to bring harm your way. Keep cards close to your chest. They feel guilty and trying to kidnap you. Did I mention the kidnapping thing here in this one? Or did I mention that in a different reading? I'm not sure. That's funny that came out. I don't remember if I mentioned it here or not. Anyways, I don't think I did. But anyways, maybe that's the previous sign. Trying to kidnap you. Let's see, messages for Gemini energies. Birds are relevant here, like flying above a situation or something as well. Something could be closing out here. Gemini, messages for Gemini energies. Someone could have tried to make you do something against your will. This could be what's closing out. They were unsuccessful. Gemini, messages for Gemini. Oh. That could have been an issue. You used your intuition to make beneficial changes. Someone new could be entering your life or will be as a result of you fading this out. Gemini, messages for Gemini. Family sorrow here. Okay. Someone could have been gossiping. Gemini, messages for Gemini. Someone could be becoming more decisive and they're pulling away from certain friends maybe. New job or career right there. Okay, interesting. Gemini, messages for Gemini energies. Oops. There could be an increase. You could be changing your area that you're kind of sourcing as well, your opportunities from. Dad issues. Someone here could have dad issues or father issues. Tell me more for Gemini. Chain of events that will affect your life. Oh. Pleasure with a close friend. Gemini, messages for Gemini. Dark woman. Defending yourself. Someone could have taken, dark woman, dark man. Maybe there's a lot of shadow stuff here. Or maybe you both just have darker features. Someone here, the masculine, could have been very stubborn or aggressive in some sense. Unyielding. Unwavering. Dominating. They could be upset. There could be a feminine that's more focused on self-love, creation, strength, empowerment. Gemini messages. Being shown the way. Interesting. Someone was behaving dumbly maybe, and now they're behaving in a more wise way. They could have changed up. Gemini. Yeah, someone could be defending themselves from an admirer, or like a fan. New job or career. There could be a new masculine as well. Or just, chain of events that'll affect your life. Interesting. Alrighty, let's get some extra last juicy messages before we close out. Messages for Gemini energies. Last messages, extra messages, most important vital messages for Gemini from their spirit team. Extra messages for Gemini. Someone here could wear leggings or likes leggings. Gemini. Messages for Gemini. I don't even know if people wear leggings anymore. Maybe they do. Probably do. I don't know. Gemini messages for Gemini energies. You generate luck. I think we already saw that. Sorry. Devil comes to destroy your blessings, self-confidence, and love. Their presence brings karma. So maybe somebody here wasn't like a good presence to somebody and was like deteriorating someone's self-love. And this was actually inhibiting somebody from being decisive. Be confident in who you are. Is here as well. Don't underestimate your potential. Action crystallizes inner work. So maybe you need to take action and apply wisdom. Be careful of impulsive actions. Try a different persona. I also heard approach. And defend your happiness. Okay. You owe yourself the biggest apology for putting up with what you didn't deserve. And let's see, get out of the way. Manifest what you need. Maybe you're getting out of your own way. To be manifesting or doing like happy, good spell stuffs. Your energy scares them. Okay, trying to trap you. You don't know how many people love you. They are addicted to you. Ooh. Yeah, there's definitely two masculines and one feminine here. So thought they were smarter than you, but they're not. LOL. People be trying you. Unval. Somebody else got this in the reading as well. It's a demon or spirit. Could that themes related to this reading? I think you are caring. Maybe somebody took your kindness for weakness. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Maybe that's what this person used to tell you, and was able to gaslight you or something. Those you are detaching from here. Have already overstayed their welcome in your life. They're trying to watch you. And toxic family thought they were going to get money out of you. So maybe this person just wanted you to invest in them or take money or borrow money. Mad because you pick up on their energy, delusional and dangerous. Somebody else got that in the reading. They're trying to make you spend all your money, use you / throw you off. So this could be a hater. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.